Hello guys, we are in number 5. Now he said if the length of a simple pendulum is 120, calculate the frequency. Now frequency is equals to what? N over 2. Frequency is equals to what? W over 2 pi. Frequency is equal to 1 over 2 pi square root of what? G over L. So length is given as what? What is the length? Length is given as 120 centimeter. G is what? If they give you G in meter per second square, is equivalent to 1,000 centimeter per second square. It's taken of that. So 10 meter per second square is equivalent to 1,000 centimeter per second square. So I would have frequency equal to what? Take pi. Pi is what? 22 over 7. So I would have what? 1 over 2 times 22 over 7. We are using this formula. Square root of what? 1,000 divided by 120. Now, this 7 will go up as 7 over what? 44. Square root of what? Now, 2 here, 50. 2 here, I would have 6. 2 here, I would have 25. That is 7 over 44. Or 25 over what? 3. So 25 now is what? 5. That means 7 times what? 5 divided by what? 44 times square root of 3 is 1.7321. So if you solve that one now, please, because calculator in your calculator in Jamb, there is no sign, there is no square root. So all those things you must know. That some of you are familiar with your calculator. You're already cramming most of these things. So you must know square root of 3. So 44 times 3.142. Sorry, 44 times what? 1.732. So 76 point what? 0.208. So what we are going to have now is what? So 35 divided by what? 76.208. 6.208. So I want to have it as what? 0.459. So approximately I would have 0.5 pence as our answer. So that is number 1 for you. Number 2, you don't need to solve. Number 2 now, since E1, E2, E3 are cells, so assume that E1, E2, and E3 as equal. Then the total EMF of the arrangement, the total EMF of what? The arrangement will be given by dash. So I will go for option A. When 2 what or 3 cells are connected in parallel, don't forget the what, you just take one of them. You understand? You just take one of them as the effective one, EMF. But if they are connected in series, you just add them together. So if I had connected them like this now, class, the option will have changed. You understand? Yeah? So if I say E1, E2, E3, so the total EMF will not be what? E1 plus what? E2 plus what? E3. If I have connected them like this, I mean like this, that means E1 here, E2, and E3. So please take note of that. Very important. So it will have the option D, but because it's connected in parallel, it's option 1. Now the next one is what? Why is it that a bottle of Coke from a refrigerator is suddenly covered by moisture? This is because the Coke is what? Cold. Is what? Is the environment, the temperature of the environment surrounding the Coke as you bring it out is what? Higher than the temperature of the bottle. So there will be a condensation. So as a result of condensation, it will now make the what? The temperature of the what? Of the what do you call it? Environment be what? the temperature of the air surrounding the what the environment of the bottle cold beyond the dew point. So if I want to choose my answer, I will go with what beyond dew. Don't forget that the moisture at on the what at the body of the surface of the bottle is as a result of what of condensation. And when they condense like that, because of the surrounding air has a what a lesser what is less what is more cold than what than the bottle, or is less cold than the bottle. The bottle itself is cold, is having a lesser temperature than the what than the surrounding air. There will not be a kind of condensation in the what in the atmosphere on the surface of the bottle, so they will not bring about moisture. And moisture is what as a result of what the surrounding air but to cold beyond the dew point. Have you ever wake up in the morning, you see water on the surface of the grass? That is dew. So that is dew in the early hour of the morning. So that is just that we don't have enough time. Number 8 now says what the coefficient of what of friction in the above is what. Now coefficient of friction is equal to what, which is what nature of the material in contact is equal to what F over what R, or we can write it as what F over what weight, where weight is equal to what, this is frictional force over what mg. Sometimes we can say it's equal to what the pulling force over what if the system is in equilibrium, because sometimes the forward force can be what equal to what the backward force, which is frictional force. So when the body is just about to move, we assume that what the forward force pulling is equal to frictional force. So therefore we are going to have that as what our frictional force as the pulling force is 5 Newton. What is the weight? The weight is equal to what? Mass, which is what? Times acceleration to left. What do we have now? 5 over 10 will give us what? 0.5. So I would have option D as our answer. Till next time again, God bless you. Ensure you subscribe to Engineer Halliday's channel so that you can always get information. Thank you.